Good morning, boys and girls. Captain Sergei here. It's my hotel right next to a truck store, and the scenery here is beautiful. That's the plan after that, is to go to McDonald's. The Wi-Fi is not too good, but you know, they have plugs in, you know. Oh, wow, look at this view. Like over here behind the hotel there's like a little hill, and you can see the bridge. Oh, it's funny how on the camera it looks so far away, but like with my eyes I can see it really clearly. So it starts over there, right, and it goes like this. It's very long. It's about, I think, 5 miles long. And that's the highest point. So, and that's the bridge that through the monkey wrench in the operation of Sergei Dratchev heavy haul, because my load is oversized and they only allow such loads to cross within a 30-minute window each day between 4 and 4:30 p.m. but nothing on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And of course my plan was to show up on Friday, but over there we have some kind of like small islands or something. Very cool views, you know, here from the rear of the hotel. I think there's even there was like a little tower or something where you can climb on. I think they even charge you money for this. Anyway, I found a shortcut here to not sure what these are. Probably they rent them to students in the summer. But they have this wall, so you cannot cross right straight to the truck stop. You have to walk like 2 kilometers to the road. And then I said, wait a second, maybe you cannot cross in between, it's too tight. But then I found this. Look at this, beautiful. As long as there's no snakes in here, then we're good. And the plan is, I know it's warm, but every morning I just like to go to the truck and just run it till the coolant temp hits 100 F. The guy is pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 axle fuel tanker for the same truck as mine. Yeah, I like the axle of that guy, the front axle. Okay, nobody hit me over here? No, we're good? Alright. I like that sign, but I wish next time on the next truck I'm gonna make it bigger, you know, like I have all this space. I was a bit afraid of these cracks. Next time this thing will go like this, from here to there, or maybe from there, well, yeah, maybe to here, maybe to the door. The ladders will be like this. I don't know. kind of like makes me feel good, you know, until the truck is still in my possession and is not repossessed, because I cannot make money. Hopefully that will not happen. Alright, yeah, that's the view from the driver seat, which is not good. Stand by for the initiation, and I hope by now your favorite Mac sound. And now we have this disco music over here. And some people were saying the... See, I do have a block here. You see this little spiral? That's the block here. So you turn the key and you wait till it disappears. And then you just... I'm not even using the clutch. Alright, see? Pretty easy because, oh yeah, it's only +1 Celsius. So it's like 33 F. Alright, we have the pressure. Alright, we're gonna... There's not too much. Okay, let's see if my wipers are glued to the... No! See, it's soft snow. But like in many trucks, see in the Mac, all the controls are... Like there's nothing on the steering wheel, right? Well, the steering wheel only have this. And this, and I wish it was plastic, not so cold and sharp, you know, like you can open a beer bottle over here, which is not a good idea. But I'm just saying, like whoever came up with this design should be sent to Siberia and operate this truck and start it 10 times a day, just as a punishment. But anyway, so all the controls are here, right? So you want to deal with your windshield wipers, you have to reach out like this. You want to switch on lights, you have to reach over here, right? You ever turn on or turn off your jake brake or exhaust brake, you have to go in here, right? Cruise control, you go here, right? Well, I understand these ones, like the okay, that's my to drop the suspension, right? That's my fifth wheel lock and lock. That's how I disconnect. That's my PTO to operate the hydraulics. But you see, these two are kind of like important, but I find them more like a waste of money. I only use them maybe like once a year. This differential lock and interaxle lock. I only had this one on my International and nobody died. And once you apply them, you have some more crazy beeping, and there's all these messages, purr, 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 like, you know, you're about to explode. Oh, by the way, look at this. That's the guy I said I like his... I really like the look of a truck with the, you know, big tires. And check this out. This guy has a Kenworth. It looks like K-Whopper, you know, the big one, but it's not. It's basically, because you see how far the axle is? It's a setback axle, so it's a T800. And how do I know? Because I looked in all these. I don't think you can do it now, but before you can order a T800 like this with what they call high hood, and that's what this is. You're looking at the high hood. So pretty rare now, T800, and the company is Precision Forestry. So small sleeper, you know, flat top. So, but yeah, it's an older truck. But cool when he has a load of lumber over there. Oh, actually, he was just hooking up. I see what he's doing. Yeah, the legs. Where's the legs? The legs are down over there. So now the guy just has to go and connect them. I hope he doesn't mind that we are spying on him here. But I know a lot of guys like these, you know, Kenworth trucks, right? But yeah, now if you want something different, yeah, you see, that's what I want. I just want to go to maybe no, not 100. Next one, which is like 50 Celsius. Okay, let's increase the RPM a little bit. All right, maybe like this. So the pressure is 80 psi. I like using this temp gauge, but it's in Celsius, so I know when it's 40, when it hits 40 Celsius, that's 100 F. So then when you can start driving. And you see, that's all I did on this truck from October 2014. I only have 310,986 kilometers, which is, you know, if you divide by 1.6, that's your miles. So roughly, I would say just under 200,000. Because 100,000 is 160, right? And 100,000, another 100,000 is another 160 kilometers. So that would be 320. So 200 miles is 320,000 kilometers. So, and I don't have that one. So I'm like 192, 193. That's it. And so I was really surprised when, you know, nobody wants this truck. You know, when I try to sell it by myself, right? But I really, you know, I really want, I want a bigger engine. Not this one does not. Not that this one does not, you know, pull. But I would say this is adequate. Okay, but a big engine would mean that there's less shifting. You know, especially of course with the automatic transmission, it would be so easy. Like driving on hills and you know, bad terrain would be really, you know, easy, and it's not necessary. I'm just saying, like the 15-liter engine, like I want 605 horsepower. It's not necessary, but it just makes your life, you know, it makes you happier as a driver. It's kind of like, you know, if you have a pickup truck and you pull a boat and you have like 200 horsepower, you know, and a 6-liter old engine, and then your buddy has a V6, V8 with 400 horsepower, you know, and he's always snickering at you, you know, and he's making fun of your small little engine, but you can still pull that boat. It's just that you feel like killing that guy, you know. Well, I'm not saying that people are laughing at me, but like you see the loads I do, right? Like I mentioned before, the heaviest was oh, I see, we're almost there, 32C. All right. So the heaviest I did was 92,000 pounds, and the truck was doing fine. You know, of course it's super heavy, but that's why, technically speaking, like this operation, even 8 axles, you know, you don't need a 55-ton trailer, you know, because 92,000 pounds, that's only like 45 short tons, right? Okay, 46. But so you can do that with a 50-ton trailer, right? But then 55-ton, it's one step more, but most people buy them anyway, like me, because for durability and for resale value, because I think it's easier to sell a 55-ton compared to a 50-ton. Okay, so our guy has coffee. He's ready to go. So he did his pre-trip because I saw that the hood was open. And I just want to show you guys how he's pulling out, because I'm almost done over here. Gee, it's so cold in here. You know what I find is that in the truck, it's often colder. Like when you sleep in the truck, it's often colder than outside, you know. Okay, all right. Yeah, and one thing, so the engine is not a big deal, but it's nice, you know, it's kind of like a luxury feature that all truckers love, that feel of power. But mostly I would say I'm afraid to drive this truck because there's no warranty anymore, so anything breaks and it can be a very expensive fix, and it's all emissions related, right? It's a lot of money, so I want to have a truck with full warranty so that I can, you know, operate in peace. And last but not least, I'm thinking of starting a contest for a navigator, and must be female, must be able to lift 130 pounds, must know how to cook and how to work with the computer, and must be open-minded. No, I'm just kidding. But in case, you know, in case I do meet somebody and I start running, you know, kind of like a little family, right? You never know. I know a lot of guys do this. They run with their girlfriends, right, with their wives. And so let's say the wife doesn't even do anything except, you know, moral support and sometimes cooking, but she can do the paperwork. She can talk to the guys from the load board while the guy is driving. If she's strong enough, she can help with you know, load securement, right? So it's always good to have a company in the truck. But in this truck, I cannot do that. You know, I cannot even start this little contest, you know. Okay, I got the seat, right? Because in my International, I didn't even have the seat. There was, you know, not enough room for me, so I didn't know where to put the paperwork. So I took the seat out, and I ran into some problems with that setup because sometimes these poor students, you know, like in Quebec somewhere, or some rural Quebec, and the guy knocks on my door because over there it's like an acceptable policy. A truck is kind of like supposed to give people rides because there's no like transit, you know, no mass transit, and the guy just wants to get to the next big town. And so his relatives are dropping him off, and he has all these suitcases they're embracing, and he runs to my truck like, you know, 100% sure that he's going with me, like, okay. And he says, hey, I need a Montreal. I said, sorry buddy, I only have one seat, you know. And he was so upset, you know, so sad. I'm telling you, this guy was so sad. I felt sorry, but I said, I cannot let you sit on the bunk because there's no seat belts in there, right? It's not legal. You have to be strapped in when we're driving. And so that's why the big part of my, you know, dreams about the next truck is just to have a sleeper big enough to accommodate 2 people. And I really want to have a desk, like even if I'm by myself, which of course chances are I will be, but still I want to have a desk on the low level, right? Kind of like what some Volvos have. I don't know if Kenworth does that, but I'll ask the guy. But I want to have a folding bunk / desk on the lower level, so it's my office, and then I'm gonna sleep on the top. Or if there's if I'm lucky to find a navigator and helper and assistant, that's where probably you know, so the other member of this successful trucking operation can sleep. Alright, that guy's just sitting there. I'm not sure what he's doing. I wanted to show you guys how he's pulling out to finish this video, but maybe he's warming up his truck. I think he's almost ready, because I'm ready to go get my breakfast because I'm already at 71 Celsius. You see my app temperature is over 150. So I did my job for today, and thankfully the temperature went up. As you can see, like when I came here it was much colder, and so I was afraid to leave the truck, you know, but now it's good. Oh, and one tip I want to give you guys: if you park your truck like this somewhere and you go to a hotel, yeah, make sure you come back every morning and do something in the truck so people can see you. Because if they see a truck with all this snow over here and nobody's touching it, you know, they can steal your fuel, they can break in, you know. So it's always good to show up What was that sound? Something, I don't think it was me, but maybe it was me. Maybe it was just the engine. Yeah, the manifold pressure went down. Yeah, that Kenworth is still sitting there, but we have some tankers coming in. One was already parked over here. Also a Pete. There's like 3 Pete's in a row. Michigan plates. So only one guy is backing. The other 2 are. I hope he doesn't hit me. And we are rolling. You see, that's what I meant by setback axle. Very unusual. 1, 2, 7 axles. I wonder how many straps he goes through, because he just put straps over this, rough wood. They probably break very easy. And I got my fuel over there yesterday. Just went in there. They have a big hose, lots of pressure, and I just got fuel. It was not too cheap, but it was not too bad. I think it was like $2.99 or something. No, $2.95. And what's funny is that at the border, right when you cross into Michigan from Ontario, the price was $2.89. And I was kind of like laughing at them. How is that possible? Normally prices are, very expensive near Canada, because they know that you're coming from Canada, so they just give you a couple of cents off compared to Canada. But in this case, it was cheap over there. Then the further you go, everywhere I saw was that price. Okay, and that guy is backing, so he decided to get out of there. Oh, he was probably waiting. There was a pickup truck parked here in the middle, so this guy was just waiting. And it's all classic trucks over here, Like, there's only one other Mack was here, right? And then next spot is the Volvo. Like, normally all the trucks you see are Volvos. And that's another Pete. And of course right next to me is a K-Whopper. And that's the Volvo over there, the white one. And that Blarney Castle Oil Company, that's the Mack. And I guess that's why they don't want people to cross with oversized loads. Yesterday and Friday was much quieter over here. Now all I see is these pickup trucks with, pulling stuff, and people probably going over the bridge, Vacationers, people from Michigan are enjoying this. I guess the guy sells apples or something. Like, these people park whenever they want. And that's a nice looking Honda. Looks brand new. Big red Honda. Even has a generator in the back. Anyway. I hope that guy does not hit anybody. Like these people, you know, they park right in the middle. Oh, he's good. And the name of that company is Salisbury, like steak. Yeah, he's parking next to his Pete buddy. Oh, and it's all the same company, look. All these guys are from the same company, and it's all Pete's and a Kenworth. Ah, that's what this guy is. This guy is, I think this is his truck. Just came to start it, to warm it up a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna shut down here. Just wanted to show you what I'm doing in the weekend. Show you the bridge and some cool trucks. Talk about the plans. But yeah, with this load, the last thing I wanted to say is that so I can only cross tomorrow from 4 to 4:30 if the wind is less than 25 miles per hour. I got a call at 3:30 to confirm that, and then it's only 2 hours till darkness, so I'll have to find a truck stop, you know, south of the bridge, and then from there I think it's like 200 miles to my destination near Detroit, and the guy knows that I'm coming, so somebody should be there that can start this machine, because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna start. Right, and I'll probably use it to flip back the axle. I don't know, because when it's running, I can do that. Right, it's much easier. And so far, I thought I would find a load on Friday. While sitting here, I was checking. There was like nothing, you know. Not sure Monday if people will be working, like the freight brokers, but I'll try. I'll keep checking. I keep checking my load board. I keep checking Landstar, you know, see if anything pops up. But normally, yeah, especially on the weekend, there's nobody, and then I think it's a long weekend, right? So Monday might be difficult, but I feel optimistic. You see, like I managed somehow to get these 3 loads, and I did not sit very long, you know, to get them. I don't know. I feel optimistic about the future. So thanks for watching. Captain Sergei out.